Hello and welcome to the George and Dragon Hotel here in West Wycombe, Buckinghamshire, which is also part of High Wycombe. Some may say it's not, and others have told me yes, it is part of High Wycombe. So, I've come here for one reason and one reason only. That is because this is a haunted pub hotel. Yes, that's because it's also a pub as well. There are a few things about this hotel. One of them, this is a very poorly rated hotel. And before I get into a story, I'm going to tell you that I had nothing wrong with the customer service here at this hotel. It was spot on. It was really good, excellent customer service. Now, I definitely know room 10 is haunted. One of the most haunted rooms, probably the most haunted rooms. I can't remember the other number, might be 8 or 9, but I know number 10 is definitely the most haunted room. Yes, there are many spirits and ghosts that haunt this pub hotel, but one person in particular was a lady called Suki, who worked here as a barmaid in the late 18th century. Yes. And she haunts this hotel. And she set her eyes upon a wealthy man while she was working here. And there are links from Suki here to the caves that are nearby. So Suki also has links once again to the caves nearby. That is basically as much information I know about the ghosts. There are other ghosts I have read, but what I remember off the top of my head is just that. And this pub was built in the around about 1720. That's the 17th century, I believe. If I'm correct, yes. So, apart from that, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the room. I am in room 2. And at the end, you're going to be shocked by the price of this hotel. But on bookings.com, it's rated 5.9, which is an okay score according to bookings.com. According to me, that's not a good score. That's not an okay score. Okay score would be 6, would be 6 or above. That's a bad score. As you walk in the room, you're greeted by a lovely double bed, which is absolutely lovely and clean. However, the only mark I did find is right here, and that looks more like a stain from that has been washed into the covers over time. But the bed is lovely and white. You have your wardrobe, dozen of hangers, spare pillows, your hair dryer, and so on. You have a lovely polished mirror, which is very polished. If you don't close the second one, it doesn't close properly. A lovely TV, 2 plug sockets there, and 2 plug sockets over here. And a lovely light there. A lovely picture right there. A really nice looking headboard. Nice wallpaper with birds on it. Ducks, I suspect. I do like the pillars here. Yes. Now here you have your desk area. Nothing there. And nothing there. Tea and coffee over here. And yeah. Information on there. Had to cover it up as it has passwords on it. I don't want people seeing information that is only for me. A lovely polished mirror which looks old. 2 bottles of water. Tea and coffee. Lots of milk, lots of tea. Stained and stained. Teaspoons. Yep, smells clean, is clean. Just put them back. 2 bottles of water. A lovely picture there of the pub hotel. Oh God, nope. That is disgusting. Yeah. Makes me want to throw up. Not the worst I've seen, but it makes me want to throw up. Pub, lovely, love the picture. Really love these. And it looks like they've kind of taken care of them, which is a good thing. There is a stain right there. Don't know how well the camera's picking it up. I'll show you outside in the morning. You have this which looks like it's about to break. So I wouldn't really put anything on it more than a wallet and my phone. That's a sideboard. TV. This looks ancient. You've got information, what to do in a fire. Fire plan. What to do in a fire. Floor plan. More information, if you can read that. Where your fire point is. Please do not disturb. Please make up room. Your door. Lock, which is unlocked now. And locked again. 2 more plug sockets down there. This one doesn't look like it's about to fall apart. And a light. And another light up there. and that had fallen out, but I managed to put it back in. Hopefully it stays like that. What's in here? Hanging bits? Don't know. And finally, let's check if the Bush TV works. Remote is a bit dirty, grubby, like most hotels. Yep, TV works. Missing the back cover to that. Chair's a bit on the end of life. Very stained. Needs a good clean. Yuck. The floor, it's a bit stained, old, but that's normal. But it is clean. Here is your lovely bathroom. Shower over there. Toilet down here. Very clean. Sink here. I have already used the sink. Very polished mirror. Sink. Loads of towels, loads of towels, loads of toilet roll. This is broken. Could cut yourself. Now. Yuck, all that mould. All that mould. Right, the shower door literally just came off. And I managed to fix it though. Lucky I managed to fix it. Now, this is loose. That is very grubby. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All that mould, grime. But here is your shower nonetheless. I think it's quite powerful actually. Yes. But one thing to note, that is very, very grubby and dirty and old. Ick. But overall, I've seen lot worse. Eek. That is disgusting. Absolutely vile. Vile to the point of vile. Hangers up there. Lots of towels. That needs fixing. What I'm pointing to. And that needs fixing. So I mean, lots of toilet roll. Yes. Overall, not the worst, but that is disgusting. Whatever that is. Ick. I don't know why I touched it. And finally, your lovely double bed from this side. And your double bed once again from this side. Here is your lovely double bed. Is it clean? There is a pillow protector on it. That's good, but there is a mark there. No mattress protector, but it is clean. All good, all good. all good. Bed is super white and super clean. Yes, super white and super clean. I'm not joking with you. So, what's the view like outside? Absolutely lovely to look outside on a day like this. Yes, indeed. Lovely to look outside. Now it is time for me to check out the George and Dragon in West Wycombe in Buckinghamshire. Is supposed to be a haunted hotel, or you could say a haunted pub hotel. Yes. Did I find it haunted? Not so much. But that isn't to say it isn't haunted. Yes, I believe it is haunted, but it wasn't scary one bit whatsoever. There's probably more haunted places out there in the UK. But I did love the experience the hotel gave me, yes. Because I did see little glimpse of hauntedness in the hotel. And it cost me a grand total of 25 scary pounds. Yes, you heard me right, £25 for a Sunday night stay here in March. Now, moving on to the actual room itself. It did have an old feel to it, but I felt like they've tried to modernize it a bit, which in my opinion has let it down, but it's still a very nice room. Not the best, but still very nice. It's clean, comfy, and somewhat of a modern feel. It's kind of stylish. It's not dirty whatsoever. The bathroom needs a little bit of TLC and quite some more cleaning, shall I say. Definitely the walls need wiping. Yuck. Whatever that was on the wall, I don't want to think about it, because it's making me want to be sick. But moving on from that, I'm going to say that the shower basin and the shower area needs attention. Needs some more cleaning. Yes, it really does. That's one thing that needs to be cleaned more regularly. So, moving on, the tiles need to be fixed next to the shower. That's one thing. Imagine cutting yourself. Must hurt. So, that's one thing. Moving on from that, what else? The room, nice and clean. A clean bed. The bed was nice and comfy. And I'm going to say, overall, bedroom quite good. Wi-Fi speeds, download, 35 to 37. Upload speed, 10 to 12 megabytes per second. So, it's okay at best. Wi-Fi score, I'm going to give it a whooping 6 out of 10. Style for the room, 6.7 out of 10. Style for the bathroom, 5.8 out of 10. Needs some attention to detail. Feel of the bedroom, 7.5. Feel of the bathroom, 6.5. Smell in the room, 7.5. Smell in the bathroom, 6 out of 10. Customer service, 8 out of 10. Ghostly feel, haunted feel, 6.5 out of 10. Is somewhere there and somewhere not there? Yes. And anything else? Nope. Overall, 6.6 out of 10 all day long. Nice pub, nice area, but things need to be improved. And that chair, really stained, kind of wobbly, needs to be fixed, needs to be thrown out. Needs to be fixed or thrown out and replaced. But the rest of the room is pretty good. Nice clean floor. Same for the bathroom. Yes, indeed. 6.6 I gave it, which I think is a reasonable score. Yes, indeed. So, would I stay here again? If the price was right, even though the score, I probably would, but not in a hurry. Would I recommend it? For an experience? Yes. If you like haunted hotels, then come down and see Suki the ghost, if you do find her. Are ghosts real? I'll leave that down to you. So, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the very next video or the very next hotel review right after this one. Bye for now. Bye!